So Ray, it's absolutely great to see you out here in San Francisco. Finally, we've been able to bring a cohort of startups from Southampton out to San Francisco. So Ray, tell us, who are you and how are you connected with Future Worlds?
Okay, so I'm a graduate of Southampton University, originally in mathematics, that came out, fell into software engineering, and came out to Silicon Valley to do a startup in applying modern software techniques to healthcare.
So you've gone from mathematician to startup founder, exited that startup, turned into an investor, a board advisor. What advice would you give to other people who are perhaps in science and engineering thinking about maybe they should launch a startup?
Make sure you have not just a good idea, but make sure you have passion about what you're doing, make sure you have focus, and that you're solving real-world problems.
Now, you've invested in a startup through Future Worlds. What was it that encouraged you to invest in that startup?
First of all, the startup is a green startup. That was appealing to me. There's a lot of money now being put aside for green investments. But secondly, the individual. I don't believe in just investing in ideas. I believe investing in people. The individual, the CEO of that startup, impressed me. And I thought, here's a person who can communicate his ideas well and can probably raise money both sides of the Atlantic.
And what's the opportunity for people like that individual, the startup founders that have come out with Future Worlds this week? What's the opportunity for them here in Silicon Valley?
Oh, it's huge. We still have the single largest homogeneous market in the world, and that adds scale to everything that people are trying to do. So something that may not be of interest to investors in the UK, just because of the total addressable market size, may be of extreme interest here. And so that the size presents new opportunities and scales those opportunities. But secondly, this is the center of innovation still for high tech in the world, and I think that's why the money is here, and that's why people should come here and start to understand how those investors think, how the entrepreneurs think, and how they should think.
And we've been talking quite a lot today in the sessions with the founders, the other people that come through, about the difference of mindset here versus the mindset in the UK. How would you characterize that difference?
Well, my characterization might relate more to the time when I came over here, but I think the attitude here is much more supportive. It's a can-do attitude. The attitude I found in the UK after spending some time doing startups there was always a can't-do attitude. No, here are the problems you're going to face. These are the reasons why that might not work. People here have a much better view. They'll support your ideas and try to help you build what you have. And that goes as far as competitors helping you too. I remember a story of Chambers coming to Cisco when he first became CEO from Wang, and he got a phone call from Hurd, who ran Hewlett Packard at the time, who said, "I'd like to take you out to lunch." And he said, "Well, why is my competitor calling me to take me out to lunch?" And the reason is that in the valley here, we believe that a high tide raises all ships. And so Hewlett Packard was saying, look, if your technology does well, my technology will do well, and so we should talk, even though we compete on the same stage. And that's true again of every sector in Silicon Valley.
And can make such a difference, kind of, to a startup founder just getting started and trying to find their way in life. Just that change of mindset makes such a difference to the destination they can achieve.
It does. I agree.
Great, thank you so much for your time. It's been fantastic to have you together with all our founders today and spending time together this week. So thank you so much. Great to speak to you today as well.